All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. And hey, everyone, Spidey Librarian here, and welcome to tonight's viewing. We're going to be watching episodes 4 and 5 of the fourth season. Sorry, we gotten quite a few seasons in of Spider-Man, the 1990s animated series. Funny thing is that it's colloquially known as Spider-Man the Animated Series. That's not actually its name. It's just called Spider-Man, and so that's why I refer to it as Spider-Man, comma, the animated series from the 1990s. So we're gonna watch episodes 4 and 5 from the fourth season tonight. Their names are Partners in Danger, Chapter 4, The Return of Kraven. I'm just gonna shorten it to The Return of Kraven. And then chapter 5 is simply called Partners. So looks like a lot of Kraven and Black Cat centric content that we're going to be getting into tonight. I'm really looking forward to it, so I hope you guys are as well. And let me say hello to CG Anime Fan. Welcome back. Good to see you again. Feels appropriate to do a commentary review on a Kraven episode since he has a film coming out. And the thing is, because that movie was due out like a year and a half ago, and they kept sending it back for reshoots and edits and stuff, and so I don't know what to think of it really. Actually, CG, let me ask you something because like I like to I usually like to go out and see Marvel movies when they come out into the theaters. I've actually been and seen Venom: The Last Dance already, and I really did enjoy it. But um, it kind of feels weird trying to do like a review of that movie when I haven't done like a watch along of it on my channel. I don't know, like what do you think, for example? I mean, yours won't be the only opinion here, but like I definitely am curious about what people think. Like, should I wait for a movie that's out in theaters to come to streaming and then watch it like for the first time and react to it then? Should I just do like reviews after I've seen the movie and do the watch along some other time? Um, because like I have like a group of friends that I tend to go out with when I do like when I go to see these movies. Like we basically have like a Marvel movie group text that we all share. So I'm just curious what your perspective would be as one of my newer viewers. So but yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you think of that. Anyways, I think I'm going to go ahead and get us underway. I'm going to start by muting the desktop audio and then plugging in ye old headphones here. And then once I have got everything underway, we'll go ahead. What is going on? Great. My headphone cable is caught in my chair because my chair is stupid apparently. Okay. Wow. I may have to tip over my chair for this. I cannot believe this. Get out of there, you stupid. Okay, I'm gonna have to actually tip my chair over. So, hey, live streams, right? Okay, hold on. Come here, you little bastard. Okay, whatever you're doing, I'm not cool with it. There we go. Oh my God. Oh, rolling chairs are nice, but they will roll over your cables and get them mangled, and it's really, really, really annoying. So, all right, let's see. All right, let's see. I haven't seen the Venom films, but from what I've heard, they seem like films that could be likely covered in a quick review rather than a full commentary. However, it's cool if people feel otherwise. Well, I appreciate that. So, thank you for your perspective. Um, I mean, I guess what I'm really wanting to know is, should I, wait, do a running commentary, and then maybe do like a review afterwards? Or should I just go watch it, do a review, and then we can always do the watch along and commentary later? So, um, But it's just one of those things I keep wrestling with because like the new content would be timely and probably good for my channel, but I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Anyways, I think my I really need a cable management solution for these headphones because they do have a very long cable, which is very nice, but then it sometimes leads to shenanigans like what we just had to deal with right now. So, okay, let me go ahead and just get things going over here. Um, all right, so I'm going to go ahead and play a quick YouTube video. You guys should not be able to hear it. Let's go. Actually, we're going to go to my history because I was earlier today watching cold opens from The Good Place. So we're going to go ahead and just let that play for a second. You should hopefully not hear any of that. Okay, Maya Rudolph, you are a comedic legend. Okay, all right. All right, so I think we are good to go. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. And I don't know, I'm of two minds tonight, and so I think what I'm gonna do is start a quick poll, and it's non-binding, but let's see, what should I do after tonight's live streams? And the choices will be stream a video game. It will likely be Graveyard Keeper because that's my vibe right now. Or work on video. I've got a video that I'm working on that needs to get done, and I've been putting it off forever. So I'll let you guys at least have some some say on the issue. So all right. You have an action figure of Kraven from this show? Oh, that's awesome. Oh, and I don't need to do this right now. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and just film the reaction video portion of this, and then we will just right on into the show. So, all right. So, anyways, we're going to get started with that, and we are going to do it right now. Hey everyone, Spidey Librarian here, and welcome to this watch along and reaction to Spider-Man, the animated series from the 1990s, Season 4, Episode 4, The Return of Kraven. The season name for season 4 of this show is Partners in Danger, and as best I can tell, it looks like the partner that Spider-Man shares the danger with is mostly going to be Black Cat, although there could be others. And so, but we've seen Black Cat emerge this season, and she has basically made it known that she is going to be back for him. She's going to be back to probably flirt and complicate Peter's life and probably make him really question just how committed he is to finding Mary Jane when she's basically disappeared through a portal and we just never see her again. So it'll be interesting to kind of watch that conflict and see what happens. But it looks like in this episode called The Return of Kraven, we've got Kraven the Hunter coming back. And really, I have been kind of fascinated with how they have portrayed Kraven the Hunter in this show. He is essentially like, yes, he's had his conflicts with Spider-Man, but for the most part, Kraven has actually kind of been an ally for the web slinger. And that is I think that's a bold thing to do. I think Kraven is a good person to do that with. But when you think Kraven the Hunter, you generally think, oh, this dude's gonna hunt Spider-Man, and that's just his shtick. And so far, he's been like this fairly like honorable, like he needed help at first, which is one of the reasons that he came into conflict with Spider-Man. And now, I think the last time we saw him, he actually helped Spider-Man out, um, by fighting more or less alongside him. So I'm really interested to see what they do with this character. I really feel like Craven is one of the he's one of the Spider-Man villains in his rogues gallery that really is he's kind of a sleeper, you know? Like he's not up there with Green Goblin and Venom and Dr. Octopus, but like when he shows up, it's kind of one of those like Peter had better be on his game. And I really loved the portrayals of Kraven in the like in this show and in Spider-Man 2 from last year. They did such a good job of basically telling Kraven's last hunt but putting a big twist on it. Really loved that. And you know, I mean to me he's just a fascinating character whenever he shows up, depending on who's writing him, of course. But I'm looking forward to seeing more about Kraven in this episode, and we're going to do that in just a moment. If you enjoy these reactions, please go ahead and thwip the like button. It really helps me out, and if you haven't already, consider subscribing as well. Also, if you enjoy these reactions, please go ahead and share these streams out to your friends, your family, your followers, anyone that you think would enjoy my reaction to these media. Let me think. Oh, if you enjoy or don't, hold on. If you like or dislike this episode, please let me know why in the comments. I would love to have a conversation with you about this show. And also remember that you can find the full and unedited live stream of these reactions on my YouTube channel. Each show has its own playlist under the category Watch-Alongs. And I think we are ready, so we are going to go ahead and get on ye old headphones. I'm going to cue up the episode, and then we are going to let her rip. So let me go ahead and get her ready. And then, okay, that started a little too quickly. Disney Plus, you're just like YouTube sometimes. You just can't wait. I want to get that content out in front of me. All right. Okay. You guys ready? I'm ready. Okay. All right, everyone. Spider-Man, the animated series from the 1990s. Season 4, Episode 4, The Return of Kraven. Here we go. Spider-Man, Spider. Radioactive Spider-Man, Spider-Man, Spider. Sorry, I will never not jam out to this theme song. This is like my childhood right here, you know? All right. CG anime fan, I definitely agree with you. Now that I'm getting to watch this all the way through for the first time, definitely a contender. All right, here we go. Uh, that 1990 CGI. You're just staying right. Oh God, Anna Watson. Oh yeah, we've seen so much evidence of that, Peter. So Aunt May is staying with MJ's aunt. Sometimes I do too. Okay, that's a surprisingly introspective question to ask yourself when you're web slinging. Why do they need Peter's input? Uh-oh. There's trouble at the Foundation. Oh, wow. Yeah. Why is he breaking and entering? I'm gonna drop down and body slam you guys. Hey, they're security dudes. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Okay. All right. We're just gonna start with the conflict. What is a bola? Like, it's like a couple of balls on a string that'll tighten when thrown around someone. Hmm. Yeah. Uh-oh. I mean, he's dressed as Kraven the Hunter. What the? I love how Felicia just gets a glow up. Because, like, in this universe, she's basically using the super soldier serum. Uh-oh. Did it knock him out? Well, he would have ended up spider salsa if not for her. Mm. The seduction game is on. I mean, you'd be splat without her. Oh. Mariah Crawford? This is like from 2 or 3 seasons ago. He wasn't a monster. Oh. Ooh. Oh, wow. Dang. Selfish. Yeah. Hmm. I wonder who it could be. But man, telling her to quit, not help people? Like she's basically doing the I have power, I want to use it responsibly now. He should be like jibing with that. Vibing with that? I don't know. Yes. Just tell him what's going on. Yeah, maybe he can help. Uh-huh. Partners in danger indeed. Oh, wow. I love the on the job seduction that she's doing. That's great. Stop arguing. And why did your spider sense not warn you of that? Or your eyes? Actually, I'm pretty sure I knew where his eyes were. Don't you hurt the kitty, Kraven. Oh, how did that not impale him to death? Wow. Kraven's actually been very merciful here. I'm surprised that didn't cave his chest in. Peter, Jesus. Wow. It's like the symbiote suit is talking. we're getting hero monologuing from Felicia now too, and I love it. I'm here for it. The flashbacks and everything. Oh. You don't need to convince me, sweetie. I have a cat named Trouble. Why don't you just, like, take a chill pill? Maybe, I don't know, talk to a therapist or something? He's your friend, Peter. Jesus Christ. I love all the self hatred going on. It's like, come on, man. Ferocious stalker. It's a monster. Is that Deborah Whitman in Flash? What is she? Is she like a private investigator now? What? Why is she doing this? Flash is like, what kind of date is this, lady? Right. So he's gonna go for his old stomping grounds. Oh, God. Oh, what is that? Looked like the flippin' Green Goblin or something out. Wow, Morbius, huh? Was he in season 2 or 3? Is that Calypso? That's Calypso. That's not a man. You just fell for the same trick 3 times, Peter. Give me a break. Oh, God. No, 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 no. No, no, no. I've seen Lion King. You don't need to do that. Wow. Um, and now the battle is joined. Oh my God. Okay, we get it. You're cute. Okay, Peter, you shouldn't be climbing. You should be like web zipping up to him. Oh my god, Peter, stop being such a dickhead. Fortunately, she's really insightful. Hmm. Are you serious, Flash? Flash. Deborah picked up Black Cat where Flash failed. I mean, I guess you could try it. I love the multiple band-aids on that guy's face. I don't live in New York, so I don't know anything about all the parks, but who's he sniffing? Who's he hunting? Is that it's Kurt Connors. Okay. Spider sense. Spider sense. Oh, trying to drown him. Oh my god, that's what ticked him off. Okay. Oh. What? Jesus, Peter, chill out. That's not gonna. Wow. He has got some bad rage issues right now. That was definitely Calypso that showed up earlier. He really should be appealing to their friendship, you know? Oh. Oh my god. He used the serum she was working on. Okay. I didn't realize Mariah Crawford was Calypso. Oh. Okay, that was So he's got his super senses and all that stuff back. Okay. Yes, if he stayed with her. Wow. Okay. I gotta give props to both Deborah and Felicia in this episode. They're doing a lot of Peter's thinking for him at this point. I mean, you've done enough heartless things this episode, Peter. Ooh, that's right. Take your medicine. Wow. She's she wants to have these abilities. Ooh, chemical modification. Better living through chemistry. Lost? And you've stopped the Night Stalker. Okay, at least he admits that he's hurting, you know? Harry. I mean, like, I don't think we've heard from Harry since last season, so. All right, hold on one second here. All right. Okay. All right. That was a good episode. I mean, I've it's been a while since I've seen the Kraven episodes, and so I maybe had a harder time kind of piecing all of the continuity together, but like I mean, it works enough. So, all right, let me see. CG anime fan, what else have you been saying? This show, hold on. This show is one of my favorite. Okay, yeah, I responded to that. Anna Watson is like a version of J. Jonah Jameson that lacks nuance and funny moments. She like I'm glad we didn't see her at all this episode because every time I see that woman, I just want to I just want to backhand her. It's like, Jesus, why are you a terrible person, you know? So but yeah, and I guess what was the point of that scene? Just like, oh, Aunt May is gonna go and just spend time with Anna Watson, so Peter's got that house all to himself, or I don't know. I don't know. Since Kraven, Venom, Morbius, and Madam Web are all big characters in the show, it has me wondering if Sony looked to the show for inspiration on who to make films about. I mean, they might have done that to look for information or look for inspiration on who to make the films about. They definitely did not watch these shows for inspiration, essentially. They just kind of like they're like, ah, okay, give me Madam Web. I'll do this and that, and I don't know. Same with Same with Morbius, at least. Morbius is god awful. Um, I remember watching that. My friends and I, we were laughing so hard at it because it was just that bad. I'm like, oh, why? Why did you guys do this? Why did you do this to Michael Morbius? I don't know. Matt Smith was fun in that movie, though. He was clearly having a good time, and I was there for that. So, but yeah, I don't know. Kraven and like the Venom movies are decent. They're pretty good. I'm always going to have some issues with them because there's no Spider-Man. But I've kind of gotten over that too, and so it's like by the time we got to Venom: The Last Dance, I was like, you know what, this is fun. I'm okay with this. Let's just go ahead and enjoy it for what it is. But it took a while. So oh, and speaking of troublesome felines, look who's here. Hi, Trouble. How are you? All right, let me go ahead and center myself a little bit more here. Hi, you want to come over? Hello, how's my sweet kitty? How is she? I love her. She is my best baby. You want to come up here? Come on. Come on, sweetie. She's like, nope, she's not hearing it. She just wants me to pet her. I love you. I love this kitty. She is best baby. She is my best baby. Oh, oh, you know you shouldn't be there. No, no, I love you. I'm not gonna let you be here during live streams anymore. Okay, get your very sharp foot off of me while you're doing that, okay? Yes, I know. Uh, okay. All right. So, we need to do the post episode post mortem here. So we're gonna do a little bit of talking about it. So, overall, I really like this episode. There were a couple of times where I was just like, why did they do this? The beginning, that scene with Peter taking Aunt May to Anna Watson's, I was like, we didn't even see Anna Watson, which I'm not exactly unhappy about, but it just kind of made me wonder. I was like, what, okay, what was the point of doing this? Like, why do we have Peter making a point of taking Aunt May over to Anna Watson's? I mean, maybe there'll be some justification for it later down the line. I don't know. But we keep hearing him monologuing about Mary Jane this season, and I know that like she's on his mind, and I get it, and I'm down with that. Um, but he's not doing anything about it, which I know, like, I know there's other stuff going on, but if something is important enough, you kind of make the time for it. So to hear him talking about MJ, but then not trying to make any effort to find her, or at least like get some counseling to help process the grief that he's feeling about it, it really just kind of feels like whining. And so like when we get the kind of angry outbursts and the selfishness about becoming a crime fighter that he throws at Black Cat, it really comes off as just kind of like you know it comes off as whininess. And I'm not saying that that's bad writing. I'm actually saying that that's pretty good writing. It's just one of those things that is like I like it, but it's also just kind of unpleasant. Like it's like, Peter, make better decisions. You're an adult. Act like an adult. Um which I know is not always possible. So, but overall this was a good episode. I like that Black Cat, now that she has like shown up, she's just like, I'm here, I'm doing this. I'm gonna be your partner whether you want me to be or not. Like I really kind of like it, and I really feel like she has done a good job of proving herself as a worthy partner for Peter at this point, at least in terms of the crime fighting. As much as I like the seductive flirtiness and all that, because that is Black Cat's character, um, I'm so far I'm more on board with her being his crime fighting partner, not necessarily his romantic partner, which is kind of funny because in the comics, I actually think Black Cat would be a good match for Peter. Um, in some ways. In other ways, not so much. But like, I feel like she's a better match for him than Mary Jane sometimes. And I know some people would probably want to take me to task for that, but you know what? These are my opinions, and I can have them all I want. So, anyways, no, this was a good episode. I liked Kraven's portrayal, and I liked the way that they introduced Calypso and made it so that Calypso was actually Dr. Mariah Crawford. I was not expecting that. Because Calypso, that's literally her name in the comics. Like her first name is Calypso and her last name is like Ezili or something like that. So, um, but I like that they still have kind of preserved the through line of Kraven basically being a friend and an ally to Spider-Man, even though they come to blows sometimes. And really, I feel like those instances of them coming to blows, like I feel like the writers are just putting them in there. It's like, okay, he's a villain, so we're gonna make them fight, but then they're gonna come to understand each other. So, um, which I'll take, but sometimes it's just like just talk it out, guys. Just talk to each other, and then you guys can actually really team up and do some real good together. But yeah, overall, this was a good episode. I really enjoyed it, and hopefully you did as well. Thank you for watching this reaction. If you enjoyed it, please go ahead and thwip the like button. It really helps me out. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing as well. Also, if you enjoyed my reaction here, please go ahead and consider sharing out this stream to your friends, your family, your followers, anyone that you think would enjoy my reaction to these medias. And hold on, I've got a needy cat trying to explore where she shouldn't. What are you doing? What are you doing? Huh? I love you. You know that? Yeah. Yeah, your dad loves you. Your dad loves you very much, Trouble. Okay, all right. Um, oh God. All right. Finally, or not finally. Okay. What did you think of this episode? Did you like it? Did you dislike it? Let me know why in the comments. I would love to have a conversation with you about this show. And finally, you can find the full and unedited live stream of this reaction on my YouTube channel. Each show has its own playlist under the category Watch Alongs. And I'm pretty sure that's everything. So thanks again for watching. This is Spidey Librarian. And until my next stream or upload, I'll be wishing you a good day. All right. Okay. And we are ahead of schedule, which makes me really happy. Um since we're only doing 2 episodes tonight, I figured that we can kind of take a little bit of time here. So, um and hold on. I'm gonna just there we go. Um let's see. Oh, CG anime fan, if you're still here and still able to respond, I just want to tell you, and there might be one other person in here who's interested. I don't know yet. But I'm working on the movies list for December that I'm going to be watching. And one of those movies I'm pretty sure is going to be an anime. So and I don't watch a lot of anime, but it was a suggestion from another viewer, so I don't know. I'm interested to see it because I've heard other people like some of my teenagers at the library have seen the movie that I'm likely going to pick for December, and they said that it's really good and that I'm really going to like it. So, is anime a genre really? I don't know that it's a genre. It's more of a medium than a genre, I would say. Um, I mean, I don't know. I suppose that's one of those debates that you could have at any point, but really, cause like I don't know. To me, like horror is a genre, fantasy is a genre, Science fiction is a genre. Romance is a genre. Anime is like it's more of a categorization or a media distinction than it is a genre. I don't know. You get what I mean? But I understand why people like it so much. So, because you can do just about anything you want with it. And again, my needy cat is just begging me for attention here. Hi, how are you? Okay. All right, guys. I think what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and move over to the next stream so that way we can watch episode 5 and then we'll converse over there. I guess I think of anime as a genre since it has a style of storytelling and visual charm that is wonderful in a unique way. I mean, that's a fair assessment. Um, I don't know. And it's one of those things I should probably research, librarian. Actual librarian here, by the way. So, but I just haven't I just haven't thought to do that yet. So, anyways, I think we're gonna go. So, we're gonna go and head for the next stream. Excuse me. So, thanks again to everyone who hung out. CG Anime Fan, appreciate you being here and commenting and letting me know what you think of the episode and your thoughts on things like anime and my approach to creating content for the channel. I really do appreciate it. Everyone take care. This is Spidey Librarian, and until my next stream or upload, I'll be wishing you a good day. Bye.